I am a recovering people pleaser. I'm not afraid to admit it. My whole life I wanted people to be happy with me. I wanted to placate the situation. I'm also a Libran, so I feel like I like to keep everything in balance and to keep the peace. But often over my lifetime, it's been at my detriment. Over the years, I have put myself in positions where I will not speak my truth. I will not stand my ground. There's been times where I wouldn't, in the past, share my thoughts and my feelings or my opinions about things. Because, it's just easier to keep the peace. I didn't particularly like conflict. Now, in saying that, I consider myself to be a really good friend. So if there was conflict for a friend that needed someone to come along and give them a boost, then I was the gal. I felt pretty comfortable in sending the cold dinner back to the waiter. I felt comfortable in doing things like that, but not when it came to relationships that mattered. When it came to my romantic relationships, my family relationships, and even these days with my friendships, that old paradigm of not speaking up and speaking my truth is something that is completely reflective of low self-esteem. Because I would have preferred in the past to keep the relationship, to make sure that they loved me, to make sure that they liked me, even if it costs me. Even if I can't be my truest self, even if I can't express myself, then I felt that it was a reasonable exchange, my best interest for the sake of the relationship. Whew. And it's big, don't you think? Don't you think that so many of us have troubles with this? Have troubles with standing up for ourselves by holding our ground? It's quite a difficult thing. The first thing I need you to know is that it takes courage. For you to be able to stand up for yourself, it takes courage for you to do this. And courage comes from fear. If you're afraid of this, it's totally okay. That's exactly where courage comes from. Courage is the transformation of fear. The second thing is you have to get to know yourself. If you don't know who you are and what you stand for and what you believe in, then really when anybody with a more dominant opinion comes into the situation, you will find yourself going along with whatever they do. And for sometimes that's fine. I'm pretty easygoing. I'm pretty flexible when it comes to the way in which people see the world. But sometimes things come up for me now where I'm like, no, I believe in something different. So you have to understand who you are, and that only comes with getting to know yourself. That only comes with you spending time with yourself, understanding who you are and listening to your values and listening to what you believe in. And the third thing is, it's going to take practice. You will fumble through this, you will make mistakes, you will probably annoy people. That's part of the deal. But please don't let it stop you. As you practice it, as you get more articulate, as you develop your skills in this area, you will improve over time. And maybe access some resources. If it's me, then great. If it's a communicator, then go for it. Whoever you want to get more information from and build your skill, then go do that. I highly recommend it. So know that it's scary. Know that it takes courage. Understand that when you know yourself better, it does get easier. And with practice becomes progress. So keep doing these things that you need to do in order to build your self-esteem. The beautiful Brene says it so wonderfully and succinctly. Every single time I denied a conflict with another, I started a war within myself. Stop denying yourself. It's part of you. It's important for you to share how you feel and what your state of the world is. It's important. Value yourself.